just not be a usual grounding session, or the message is just not going to be a usual grounding message, but it is going to be a lot more than grounding, because you're going to understand everything about grounding, those aspects also, which I don't think so we have given much emphasis on. So this is going to be here on this session, in this session. So it is just not about hugging a tree, or it is not just about walking barefoot. So it is much more than that. This session is going to be much more than that. So just please be with me, and for some time, because we have to do the meditation, because that's a ritual that we always do. So we are going to meditate, and then we are going to come back to the session again, and then we are going to join again. So Ramgaru, I would just request you to switch on the music, so that because I don't have the music here on this, so if you could just switch on the music so that they can do the meditation.
Yeah.
Thank you. Slowly and gently start your journey back to your physical life. And you can do that by expressing your gratitude towards all the light beings and the Mother Earth, towards the nature, towards the angels, and towards the source, and most importantly, towards your breath. And once you've done that, Slowly and gently come back into this physical awareness. And gently open your eyes with a beautiful smile on your face. Hello, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful short meditation. So once you have opened your eyes, you can drink a little bit of water. So let's start the session. It's going to be a beautiful session, and it's about grounding. I know everybody, all of you must have understood, and all of you must be doing the grounding, and all of you must be knowing the importance of grounding. But there are certain things that I need to tell you today so that you are more aware what exactly the grounding is all about, and why should we be doing the grounding, and what is the significance, and why do we ground, what is it that what why should we ground, what is the requirement, why is it required to ground ourselves now. So the thing is that when we talk about grounding, so let's take step by step. Let's first understand what is grounding, because in spirituality it is very important for all of us to understand certain techniques and then use it. Before understanding or without having any understanding, we must not and we should not use any kind of a technique. But usually what happens is people just do it because somebody else is doing it, so they do not know what is the right way of doing it, and why this technique is important for us, especially the meditators, because we have been meditating for a very long time. We meditate a lot, and there is sometimes it happens there's a lot of excess energy that comes into our body, and sometimes we lack a lot of energy. So today's session is all about you can say grounding, why and what's and how's, all these questions will be answered today. So when we talk about grounding, let's understand this first, the concept of grounding. So grounding is basically the balancing out of the spiritual and the physical with the connection of the Mother Earth. Mother Earth, who gives us centeredness. Mother Earth, because being a mother, she gives us compassion. She, balances us out. Now, the question comes, why Mother Earth? Why do we ground with Mother Earth? Why can't we ground with the sun and the moon and the stars and the other cosmic features and the natural forces? Why can't we do that? Why only Mother Earth? So, friends, when we talk about Mother Earth, she also has a magnetic field, a vibration on which she vibrates. She has a frequency of her own. And the normal lowest range of frequency on which Mother Earth works is 7.8 hertz. This is the normal frequency. And when we talk about 7.8 hertz, this is also the frequency on which these humans, we vibrate on. We also vibrate on 7.8 hertz frequency. And that is also called as Schumann's resonance. You might have heard this name also, Schumann's resonance. So now you see that there is a connection between us and the Mother Earth, because Mother Earth also, her frequency is similar to our biological field. And because there is a similarity, that is the reason why we are able to connect with the Mother Earth so beautifully. And that is how we get, this grounding from the Mother Earth. And when we are grounded, what are the things that happens with us? So when we are grounded, Number one, there is a lot of coherence between our mind, body, and spirit. Secondly, because we are accessible, because we are organisms, and all the organisms which they start operating efficiently whenever we start grounding ourselves. And when it is done, what happens is an energy, the levels of energies, they increase, and the vitality, the health, everything starts increasing. So what are the things that happen in grounding? Number one, grounding effects are, you can say that it offers an instant way to, you can say, ward off or release our unwanted energies. This is the one thing. Secondly, it rejuvenates our energy field. Thirdly, it improves our mental, emotional, and empathic abilities by promoting the calmness. Now, let's understand grounding a little bit more. So, I know it might be very boring to you, but unless and until you have this information, I would suggest that please do not do grounding unless and until you know this as a fact, that this is actually why you should be doing the grounding. We as humans are living, pulsing, highly coordinated electromagnetic organisms. Okay, so when we talk about our bodies, just like Mother Earth, our body also has a south pole and north pole, where our energies are directed towards in a particular pattern. Just because our body has, it is contained with water and the minerals, what happens it makes us the perfect conductors of electricity. And that is the reason why our bodies, through Mother Earth, can take the energies or electrons from the Mother Earth, or can give all the excess energies that our body has produced. You might not have ever thought that how can our body take the electron. Yeah, grounding means taking the energies, giving the energies, taking the energies, giving the energies. But have you ever considered this question, that how the human body is capable of taking those electrons? So I'll tell you one more thing about the ancient traditions that we have in India also. In India and in so many other, other countries as well. So in ancient traditions, it has been long viewed, especially in India, that our the sole of the feet. If you see, check out your bottom of the feet. That is your sole, SOLE. That is the sole of your feet. When you check that out, you will see there are so many lines there, and there are certain points. These are the exchange points that we have in our soul. So through these points and through these lines that have been given to us, we are able to suck the energy, and we are able to disperse the energy, that whatever electrons or whatever energy that we are getting from the Mother Earth or the cosmic energy. Now, this energy is already there inside of us, because we are also electromagnetic field that is there inside of our body. Our brain and our heart, both of them are producing this electrical energy. But when we get these electrons more in our body through the Mother Earth, through the Mother, what happens is it is able to cleanse, it is able to repair, it is able to speed up our healing process. And that is the reason why the ancestors always walked barefoot. They never wanted that anything, any blockage should come between their feet and the Mother Earth, because they knew that there is a transference of energy that is happening there between them and the Mother Earth, and they always walked barefoot so that they could take all the energies they could, or their body could, at that time. Secondly, which is a very interesting thing that I want to tell you about grounding, is which I got to know, and I'm going to share it with you. I don't know whether this session is going to be interesting for you or not, but for me, surely when I'm sharing, I feel it very exciting, because these are the new informations about grounding. It's just, grounding doesn't mean just taking and giving. Grounding means much more than that. So the second thing that I got to know, that that um, from the ancient understanding is that there is a yin and yang energy within us. So when we talk about the yin energy, um, it is a part of the upward flow of energy. That is, the energy is coming from the Mother Earth and going upwards towards the crown chakra. And then there is a yang energy where the energy is coming from the cosmic realms, coming from upwards, and it's going downwards. Now, what does grounding do? The grounding helps us in the sacred union of your yin and yang energy, the energy that you're taking from the cosmos, which is coming from the crown chakra and going into the body downwards, and the other energy, that is the yin energy, that you are taking from the Mother Earth and it's going towards there. And here, this is the sacred union where the heart chakra lies. So what happens is the grounding helps you in this sacred union of these two yin and yang energies, which are very important. Once this yin and yang energy are balanced, you will be balanced. But if you're not grounded, if this balance of energy is not there, you will always feel anxious, you will feel spacey, you will feel very lightheaded. Sometimes it's like, you will also feel that there is a trouble in focusing, in listening to somebody. So when we talk about ungroundedness, there is a lack of coherence in our own biofield. And when there is a lack of coherence in the biofield becomes weak. And once the biofield is weak, we can become, or our body can become, vulnerable to many diseases. And that is the reason why grounding is important. Because if the grounding is not taking place in a proper way, we are going to invite so many illnesses, because our biofield is very weak and it becomes very vulnerable. So these are the facts when we talk about the grounding. These are the things that are happening as far as the grounding is concerned. Now, what are the techniques? Obviously, everybody knows that when we have to ground, let's sit and meditate. Yes, we have to sit and meditate. We have to pay attention to your breath, to our own breath, and we have to just feel our body at that time. And there are certain techniques that are there which are being used. One of the thing is, which I personally love, is being with the nature. Because what happens when we are being with the nature, it immediately raises your energy frequency, because you are with the nature. And especially when you are hugging a tree, so there is this very sacred kind of you can say a ritual that is being done, or you can say an activity that is being done in Japan, which is called Shinrin Yoku. And Shinrin Yoku means forest bathing. And it's a very beautiful technique where people go and they absorb everything about the forest, the atmosphere, the smell, the texture of the leaves, everything. They just keep absorbing. And that is called the technique of Shinrin Yoku. So if at least not that, because we are not into the forest right now, we are living in the cities. So at least we can just go into the nature, parks, trees where the leaves are there, the butterflies are fluttering, and there's so many other things that are there. So because it will immediately, you will see that nature will absorb everything that is unwanted, and it will just infuse you with so much of energies. The best thing that you can do is gardening. Why gardening? Why people do gardening? And why gardening is very important as far as the grounding is concerned. So when we do the gardening, our fingers have energy meridians. These fingers have energy meridians. And when we are putting our hands into the Mother Earth, when we are completely immersing our hands into the soil, you are instantly connected to Mother's abundant electrons. That is why it is supposed to be one of the most important activities if you really want to ground yourself. Then obviously eating root veggies is something that you can help yourself eat, so that you can ground yourself. Root veggies, I mean, when you're eating the beetroot, when you're eating carrots, when you're eating ginger, radish, sweet potatoes. So these are all root veggies. So if you eat these root veggies, you will completely feel grounded at that very time. Then obviously the salt path is there, which I think every meditator knows right now, that if you are putting or combining the salt with water, and the salt can be a salt that has cleansing properties, so Himalayan salt or Epsom salt or Hawaiian salt will do. So if you are putting it in a bucket, and if you're putting your feet into that, that will also help you out, or you're taking a bath with that, that will also help you in grounding yourself. Then obviously the crystals like jasper or hematite or onyx is there, which help you to ground yourself. Then there is one meditation technique, not the meditation technique. During meditation, I do this technique. I use this technique of visualization, which really, really, really helps me a lot whenever I need grounding, because that is something which I can do in just flat 2 minutes. When I'm meditating, I can do it at that very moment. So what I do is I stand up on my feet. I'm just sharing it with you. So if you really feel that, okay, this is something that, you want to do, then you can try it. You can experiment with this technique that I use on myself. So as I stand on my feet, I keep my feet on the ground, and I imagine that I am the tallest, oldest tree in a very ancient forest. And then my roots are running deep into the mother earth, and they are sinking deep into the mother's core. So this is how I imagine and I visualize myself, that I am the tallest, oldest ancient tree in an ancient forest, and my roots are running deep into my roots are running deep into the mother's core. Now at that time I have to be with myself. I have to be with my breath. You cannot just do any kind of a technique, these spiritual techniques, without pausing, without being with your breath. So you be with your breath and just see what are the tensions that you are feeling. What is it? Just listen to them. What are the stressors that is there, that are working against your energies? You just have to listen to your body. You have to listen to your soul. And once you have gathered all the frenetic energies that is there inside the body, then you push all these energies consciously down into the roots and then to the mother earth. And then after that, feel the calming energy from the mother earth entering into your entire body, in exchange through the soul to the core of your body. Then after that, the third thing is that fill up all these, this energy that is going inside of you, fill it up in all the cells in your body with this life force that you've just gathered from the mother earth. So when I use this, I literally ground myself. I feel all of a sudden I feel there is a gush of energy that comes into me, and then if at all I'm feeling tired, but if there is an excess energy also, I just request Mother Earth to take my excess energies from my body, because this is the energy that I'm taking from the cosmos and the universe, and I don't want that it should get wasted as well. So I just tell the energies, tell the Mother Earth to take those energies. So this is how the grounding works. In case if you haven't understood anything, you can ask me the questions. This is something that I told you from the science perspective also, which I made you understand that why grounding should be done and why we should use grounding as meditators. And I have also shared with you the technique that I personally use for grounding, because this is the technique that you can, even if you're traveling somewhere, you can do that. You can visualize in flat 2 minutes, and you can just do this grounding in another 15-20 minutes, being with your breath, and you can do that and you will feel grounded. Just experiment it. Don't believe whatever I'm saying. Don't believe my words at all. Just do it. And you will get to know that how powerful this technique is. So yes, thank you so much for being here and listening to me patiently. What grounding is, although it's a very deep subject, and whatever new I could gather about grounding, whatever understanding, more newer understanding I could gather from different channels, I have shared it with you. So if there is anything that you want to say to me, so please unmute yourself and please talk to me. Yes, Ramgaru. Yeah, I was expecting your hand to be raised first today. Yes.
So that was a wonderful grounding information. And, when you were sharing, Sharuji, about connecting to the tree, I somehow was doing this without me knowing all this information. Until now, even till now, where we live, just 200 meters from where we live, there is a tree that we got attracted to, and it's very old tree, very huge one. There are many such in that place around, and we used to go there for a walk regularly, and somehow we got connected to this tree. And every time we make sure we pass by the tree and just stay there, just like saying a hi and hello to a friend, and then we hug. And with time, what had happened was there was this connection that basically happened. And every time I need to ground myself, I need to connect deeper to Mother Earth, I just call upon that friend, I call upon the tree, and I see myself that under my feet there are roots going on, and the roots are connected to that particular tree. Wherever I am across the world, wherever, and I immediately feel my energy that completely grounds, that shifts, and everything becomes too normal. So, and yes, connecting to Mother Earth, connecting to a tree was that particular experience that I had. And other things I used to do, or without being aware, always these connecting to the elements. Any element I connect to, I kind of feel my energy is grounded. Particularly water. Yeah, water is one such element. Even whenever I take my bath, or whenever I just touch water, I really imagine back from where the water is coming. So immediately I could feel the energy that is shifting. Even the food when I take, I kind of sometimes whenever I'm in the present, I just hold the food and I realize the full cycle of the food, going back to the Mother Earth, how every food grain was nourished, and that is now going into my body. And I could see myself getting grounded. So it's one of the important things that happens. And there are many ways one can ground. Yeah. But when you spoke about this tree thing, yes, again, another thing, when we go there, whatever is the weather, it's raining, or it's so very cold, or summer, the first thing we do is we remove our footwear. So it could be shoes, socks, everything. We just go close to the tree, grounding ourselves and hugging the tree. And whenever we pass by there, we really feel, sometimes when we go by bicycle around there, we really feel there is a conversation happening. Sometimes we feel suddenly the leaves are moving, as if the tree knows we are passing by. It's a nice thing that you build up this connection with the Mother Nature, and trees truly are such a nice friends, and wonderful to hear these topics.
What Mother Ramgaru, what happens is, the mother tree is always there. There's one mother tree, in a particular area. So when that mother tree is dying, or she's just leaving this particular incarnation and dying, so what happens is she will, start connecting the other mother tree that is going to be the mother tree after her. she starts connecting with different trees together, and there is a huge web of that conversation that takes place. And before she leaves from that tree, she gives all the nutrients, everything that she has gathered, the mother tree, to the other mother tree who's going to become the mother tree after her. So it's a beautiful, beautiful world of the plants and the trees that they give. And especially when I was not well at all, my vibrations were like, probably shifting. There was a lot of shift and in my vibration, so I was on the bed constantly, and I did not know what was happening. So at that time I just spoke to the mother tree, because she's just there, near my place, my home, and I can just see, because her branches are there, near my place. So I just connected with her, and I just told her, please hug me, I need your hug right now. And I felt enveloped with her hug, that warmth that she gave me. And after that, there was so much of change in my mood. She elevated my mood. All the negative energies that were there, inside of me, whatever, in any form. Or maybe I was I was crying a lot, that why is it happening? Because the angels were saying that you have to be a little patient, because there is a vibrational change that is happening, and you have to get adjusted to that vibration. Till that time your body is going to get into these the fevers and sudden problems and issues. So I was not able to think properly at that time. I was not able to think. So when I felt that warmth, I felt that as if my mother was coming and hugging me. So it was such a beautiful thing, when I was connecting to her. So this is what grounding means. I mean, grounding is, that's why, Ramgaru, I said that it's more than what people think it is. Grounding is a beautiful activity of connecting with the mother nature, mother earth. And it's a beautiful thing when you start connecting really with her, not just for a formality's sake, but when you start connecting, as you said, that you just go and hug a tree, barefoot, and you feel all of a sudden a gush of energy coming inside of your body. So yeah, thank you so much, Ramgaru. Thank you so very much, for sharing.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. So anybody else wants to share anything? Or if anybody wants to ask any questions, you can also ask and unmute yourself and ask me that question. अरे आज तो सब समझ में आ गया है, सब लोग, आज तो कोई भी क्वेश्चन नहीं है. There is no question today. I'm so happy. Okay. So I hope you all will be able to ground yourself, now properly, and you'll be able to use these techniques that are there, and you'll be able to ground in a much more effective way, because it is very important that when you are grounding, you have to be with your breath, and you have to be with the mother earth. The connection with the mother earth is very, very, very important. And trust me, when you will have that kind of a connection, you feel that compassion and love oozing out from the mother's core. Just like when we give birth, so we have a womb, and we carry the child within. Similarly, the mother earth has been carrying us for a very, very long time. So you feel that compassion, trust me. Yes. So any questions, anything you want to say? It's okay. You don't have any question, that's fine. I want to hear your experiences. If you have ever grounded yourself, please come up and share your experience of grounding also. That maybe you might have connected with the mother earth, not knowing that it is the grounding thing, but still you got connected with the mother earth. So if you have got any such experience, please come out and share. It's going to be wonderful sharing. Please.
Sharuji, we have a participant from YouTube, Mamata Agarwal. She's saying, this topic is so close to my heart. Thanks a lot, Sharuji, for talking about it. I understood the importance of it. Thanks a lot. So,
thank you. Thank you. Please convey my thank you to Mamta ji, and thank you so much for listening to me. I'm so grateful that you have understood this grounding, and it is so close to you. So thank you so much. So, is there anyone who wants to share the experience of grounding?
If we have Pavaneji, yeah, you can go ahead. can unmute yourself.
Thank you. Namaste, Masters. Thank you for the wonderful session, Sharoo ma'am. before
Yeah.
coming before coming into meditation, I took Reiki initiation, and my Reiki teacher, she's a grandmaster and in Reiki, and she taught us the grounding technique. So in that grounding technique, I used to have these panic attacks and all. So severe depression, everything. So she used to say that whenever you are in fear or panic and restlessness, you just ground yourself, visualize yourself that you're sitting on a chair or anywhere on the floor, and visualize that your root chakra is deeply connected into deep core of the Mother Earth. And she used to say that visualize that through your root chakra there is a huge trunk of the tree, very very huge trunk of a tree, and the tree is extended up till the core, middle of the Mother Earth, core of the Mother Earth. And on the tree has a number of roots. So then visualize that cosmic energy is passing through your crown chakra, and you're receiving Mother Earth's energy from that roots, through the trunk, through your foot soles, and through your foot soles, through your legs, it's reaching to your root chakra. And you feel a great difference, and you'll instantly feel relaxed. So we used to do that previously. Now all that we are not doing anything, we are just meditating, but we felt that that grounding helped us to connect with Mother Earth. That oneness feeling and that motherly feeling we used to have, and from there onwards a connection between us and Mother Earth has happened. There is always there is connection, but we didn't have any awareness. We used to have respect towards her, that's it. But as we take our breath and we are not aware of the breath or natural breath, unless and until we meditate. In the same way, we are on the Mother Earth, we respect her, but a deep connection should be established between her and us. So that has started. The seeds were sown over there. That's what I feel. As you asked us that whether you underwent any whether you are aware of such techniques. So I just wanted to share. Thank you so much.
Wow, Pamni Haru. I'm really thankful that you shared this technique, because usually we as meditators, we do use this technique also. What I shared was something that I do, because this is something that connects me to the Mother Earth instantly. And what you also shared, most of the meditators, they do share this kind of a technique whereby they sit in the chair, they visualize, or they physically sit in the chair, and then they visualize everything, whatever you said, that the roots are going deep into the mother core, and then you can take the electrons from the Mother Earth and request her to give them electrons. So thank you so much for sharing your experience. It really does make a difference when you come and share your experience, because the other people also in the group, and the participants, and the family members, and the other people who are listening, it gives them also a push to do that. It also gives them it's like a feeling that, okay, if something like that happens, if I'm anxious, if I'm depressed, if I'm upset, if I'm angry, if I'm not focused, if I'm not listening, if I'm not if I'm not sometimes I'm lightheaded. So this is something that I need to do first. Once I've grounded myself, then I think I'll be able to be okay. So this gives them a validation that yes, these techniques do work. Otherwise, they're just lying in some books. People think that it doesn't work, but trust me, when you start getting connected with the Mother Earth, it works wonders. So Pamni Garu's daughter Madhumita, she's been constantly in touch with Mother Earth. She's deeply connected to Mother Earth, and she knows how many wonders Mother Earth, is doing and helping her out in her life. So, yeah, thank you so much, Pamni Gada. Thank you so much.
Yeah. One more thing I wanted to share is she used to tell, I really feel like a mother, my Reiki teacher, Hema Selvan ma'am. She says that whenever so I used to have a lot of fear with some people. I cannot speak in front of them, and many issues were there. So she used to tell that whenever you feel that much of fear, you just instantly ground yourself and ground that person also. And that were the techniques which we used to do previously. It's not harmful at all. We are grounded with Mother Earth. We are connected with Mother Earth, and we are becoming aware of her love and mm, her energies or her consciousness. But instantly, there used to be a difference in this particular situation. I don't have much knowledge. That's the reason I was keeping quiet. But I thought that I should show my gratitude. When you asked me, I should speak out. Yeah.
Yes,
And
of course. I'm so happy that you did. I'm really very happy that you shared this experience, because it is going to help so many people as well. So thank you so very much, Pamni Garu, for doing that. Thank you so much.
thank you so much.
Yes. Anybody else wants to share anything?
Yeah, Sharada ji is there. Yeah, you can unmute yourself, Sharada ji.
Namaste, Sharuji. Namaste, Ram sir.
Namaste. 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 Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste. So, thank you so much, Sharuji. That's what I needed very much. For these days, I'm feeling turbulence of energies flowing into me. So, literally, I felt like I don't know what to do then. So, to my intuition, what I thought that the water helped me a lot. So I drank a glass full of water without any break, so at a time, and the showers helped me. By taking the showers, but I just close my eyes so that all the water flowing, all the water passing, all the body, covering all the body, and my foot connected to the Mother Earth, and unknowingly I did that one. So my foot, I felt like my foot is just connected to the soil, to the Mother Earth, and all the excess energies are just going through the water. So that at the end of the shower, when the end, I felt gratitude. So I convey my gratitude to the Mother Earth, and this one technique, and I felt that always I can't go and shower, so every time. So then came the tree, that I, from the childhood, I'm much connected to the trees and plants and to the nature. So there is a tree nearby my house. It's very huge tree, very big tree. So I feel like it's in the neighbor's house, so I can't go every time there. So whenever I see from my window, I felt like I'm hugging the tree. So I visualize that I'm hugging. It's having a very huge trunk, so very huge branches. So I felt like I'm hugging the tree, and it is taking all my excess. I feel when the energy is flowing heavily, I feel that my body getting warmer and warmer. So when I visualize these techniques, so immediately I feel that my energies are coming down. So I felt balanced a little bit. And next is when I'm going to always, sometimes I experience even in my sleep as well, when I'm going to bed. So I feel that energy flow, even it's going heavily from top to toe. So at that time, and that's your shaman, Sharuji, she always comes to me. She always with a smile, she always come to, whenever I think of her, she comes warmly, and she hugs me and gives all the loving energy. So I felt like I sometimes I felt like to cry. This I don't know what's happening within me. I don't know that what's and even I can't express it out to anyone. I don't know what's something happening into my body. So she comes. So whenever I remember, immediately she comes, and like her cheeks, I feel like her cheeks touching my cheeks. So she hugs me like that. So that's it's all the gratitude to you, Sharuji, for introducing all these angels and shaman to all of us. And
so
yes,
much.
these all the three techniques. I don't know those are the techniques, but whatever I felt, whatever I feel, I just did it that without any knowledge. So now I understood. Okay, that's thank you, Sharuji. Thank you so much.
Wow.
It's really
Thank you.
helps me.
Thank you so much, Shantaji. It's very, very, very beautifully explained the kind of techniques that you use to ground yourself. So, as Ram Garu also said, that he feels that the elements are, very grounding and they can ground you, especially the water. So, similarly, Shantaji also said the same, that she's been using water as a grounding element, and which grounds her. Secondly, it's the tree that she feels very connected with, and she that has the ability to ground. And thirdly, the shaman who's always there with her and who's always guiding and grounding her the way angels are with me. So she has shamans with her. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to do. I mean, anything that your body accepts, that your soul accepts, is everything is grounding. So everybody has a different way of grounding, everybody has a different way of doing everything. So you just have to keep experimenting on yourself. That is why Patriji always says that we are spiritual scientists, because as a scientist we have to keep experimenting things on ourselves, and whatever appeals to our soul. So yes, thank you so much, Shardaji. Thank you so very much. So,
and
yes.
Balrajji with the hand raised. Balrajji. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir. Ji, good evening. It's so nice
How are
to
you,
see you here. Yes,
Yes,
I'm absolutely.
I just wanted to share something which I always want to express something, I mean, and whenever I get an opportunity, I always say this. So, I don't know about what, you were talking about grounding today, but to me, I just want to express, how, I don't know, we have done something really good in our lives, that we are, seeing such wonderful people in our lives. We are seeing and every day. To me, I don't know if you've ever realized this, ma'am, that your voice is actually, your persona, your voice is so soothing. Every time whenever I'm kind of little down, or, there are few people, you being one of them, actually acts like you act like a tablet or a vitamin, for me. I mean, your voice itself is so soothing. It is so calm, and every time a person is so disturbed, uh, if I just, put on any YouTube of yours, and put that, anything that you're saying, it just kind of takes me from that turbulent state of mind to a very calm and composed, grounding effect, and that's the effect you have created for us. Every message that you send every morning acts like a vitamin for us. Every day morning, I actually look forward, what's coming next? What is the next medicine that we're going to get today? It's like, we used to all eat, I used to, probably gut down a few, so many medicines all my life. And now after coming into meditation, I think, I've never touched those. But, your soothing words act like such wonderful, strong medicines, Wow. Wow. Hats off to you, ma'am. Hats off to you.
Thank you.
Seriously, I have no
Thank
words
you.
to kind of say this.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know
Thank
what
you
it
so
is.
very
It's a soul
much.
connection or what it is, but seriously.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes. I can
Thank
keep
you.
going
So,
on and on, bowing down in gratitude for you.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so overwhelmed right now because, words coming, especially from you. I mean, it really means a lot, a lot, a lot. So thank you. Grateful to you, because if I am being a medium or conduit of anybody's, anybody's healing process, I think my incarnation on this earth is complete. It's like, it's something that is successful. So I'm so grateful to you for accepting me the way I am. So thank you for accepting the words of the angels. Thank you so very much. I'm so thankful and grateful. Thank you, Balrajji. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ramesh sir.
Thank you, Balrajji. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So we have Mairaji. So she was on YouTube. We thought it was Mamataji, but it was Myra. So she came to share onto Zoom platform. Yes, Mairaji, you can unmute yourself. Yeah, you can try to unmute yourself. I think there is some issue. No, you're still muted, Mairaji. So you need to unmute yourself. Okay, she's not able to unmute herself. That's fine. Okay. Maybe when you're, okay, let me try again. You should have now. Okay, I think there is some technical glitch. Okay. Anyone else, friends, would like to share? Kindly go ahead. Meanwhile,
I think Myraji can do one thing. She can just put it in the group, maybe whatever she has to speak. So I'll get to know. We all will get to know and hear what she has to say in the group.
Correct. Yes. Yes, Myraji. Please have a voice recording or whichever is comfortable to you and put it over there in the Beam group. Wonderful idea.
Thank you. Thank you, Myraji. Thank you so much. Okay, super excited. Okay. 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 Wow. Okay. Thank you. Love you too. Thank you so much.
Anyone else, masters?
So, okay, if there is nobody, then are we up for a surprise or we did it yesterday?
The surprise is always for the Sharoo session, so it's there. It's there.
Okay.
So
then it's fine.
So let me ask friends on YouTube. So we would be stopping the live streaming, friends. So we will have a song here on the Zoom